Hi, it's Maria from the Tarot Shop, and as you can see in this video, we're going to take a look at the Grief, Grace and Healing Oracle deck and guidebook. It's by Tanya Carroll Richardson. It's another insight deck, so it's quite, this is a plain box. It just says here, so what the deck is for: navigate grief, call in more healing, and lean on the spiritual force of grace within this beautifully illustrated 64 card oracle deck and guidebook. Channel grief into healthy transformation, accept change, and cherish positive memories. It's a tough one, isn't it, grief? The Grief, Grace and Healing card deck from trusted author and spiritual guide Tanya empowers you to gently rebuild after loss. Managing day-to-day life while grieving is less challenging with supportive tools like this card deck. So she's saying that this will help you navigate through the aftermath of grief, which floors us all. As you know, well, you may not know, but I lost my mum last year, so it's quite it's a journey, all right. Okay, so this is a little guidebook that comes with it. An introduction. The most painful part of being human. Pets and, what did you say here? People, places, roles, pets, it's letting go, isn't it, of anything when you move forward and you leave something behind, or something leaves you. So you've got each of the cards there has got a meaning and then action steps. So basically you get your card and then you have your action steps to take. So it's a tool to help you navigate through grief, is what I would say. Now with this, you have a guide. Look at this gorgeous bag. It comes with it actually like a velvet bag. Let's take it out. And what do we have here? They are quite, let me just take the sleeve off. Okay, so there's 64 cards by the looks of it. Yeah, 64 cards. So I don't quite know how you would do it, but I'm sure you could either just randomly pick a card and see how you help yourself. Right, okay, so they have writing on each and every one, so they are a tool. This one is, I'm just going to read the title so that you get a general feel for it. You've got various colours here, which I would probably say is also the phases of grief, I imagine. So the first one is we have to administer sales pace medicine, establish routines and daily rhythms, open your throat chakra so if you're not able to cry or express your emotions, navigate transformation, trust yourself. So I've done this really badly because I'm going to have to turn them over, each one of them. More energy through your body. If you want to really look at these, you could actually just press pause with each card and read it if you want to see what they say. Say no with love, engage your inner warrior. It's so hard to believe that you still have any strength, isn't it, afterward? Don't explain yourself, embrace yourself, rest and recover, seek perspective. Yeah, that's difficult. Gentle with yourself, cry it out. Dig deep, connect through community. I suppose it's transitional, doesn't it? Like we're moving through the deck. Pamper yourself, because you certainly wouldn't do that initially. Create your healing well. Now we've got the next phase of it colour-wise. Accept and surrender. Forgive yourself. Be of service to others. Soothe your soul with music. Envision the future. Comfort your inner child. Let loved ones in. Connect with your spirituality. Embody grace. Negotiate the new normal. Recognize signs to prioritize yourself. Give yourself a grace period. Savor the sweet memories. It's so important, isn't it? Follow your intuitive instincts. Be inspired by others. Learn the lessons with love. Take the higher road. Work with rituals, wishes, and intentions and prayers. Reinvent and reimagine. Thank yourself. And then we are on to you can see the darker colour. So experience healing via volcanic eruption. This is the time, yeah. So basically when you go through it, then something triggers, the loss again later. You feel like you're doing really well and then you get a painful reminder. And that's what this is, yeah. And it can be quite, you know, quite, I don't know what the word is really. It's healing, but it's also, it does floor you. Oh yeah, look, they're healing, grace, and grief. Okay, so the 3 stages. It would have helped if I'd have read that before, sorry. Appreciate what remains, pursue joy and pleasure, prioritize beauty therapy, honor the past, activate heart healing, control only what you can, acknowledge anger, make peace with the present. And obviously they've got instructions in there, you know, instructions for action steps, foster friendships, chambers that step out of your comfort zone, practice sacred self-care, rebuild and restructure, grieve what never was, find something to celebrate, remember the healing continues. That's important, actually, really important. Nurture with healing touch. I always find it's when I used to read well, all the time, you get people that apologize all the time, and actually I do it as well sometimes, where you apologize for becoming upset, but actually it's a normal process, and it mark the anniversaries. I was reading that because I'm coming up to the anniversary. So see the breakthroughs. Okay, so these are Grief, Grace and Healing cards by Tanya Carroll Richardson. Rather gorgeous. And I think certainly if you're going through that phase in your life where you need some support, goodness me, why not? Very, very helpful. Okay, thank you very much for your time.